Welcome back to Go Bros. I'm Philip.
And I'm Luke.
In this episode of Go Bros, we are going to be reviewing a mini golf game.
That's right, Cloudlands VR.
Some of you may already have this because it's one of those apps that is part of one of the packs you can get with multiple apps in it. I think its sticker price is, what did I say, Luke, $9.99?
Yep, about $10.
And Luke, you're still looking at your laptop there, right? What was the date this came out?
August 10th, 2017. So
right,
I believe this was originally a Gear VR game.
Yeah, so we have the pattern of kind of reviewing older apps, but we feel like, why not? Because there's still a lot of people getting Go's out even today, so they might not even know some of these older apps are out there that are still pretty good or maybe not very good.
That's right. We're about ready to find out. Should we go in there and start testing Cloudlands VR?
Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's do it. All right, as you can see, we have our headsets on, and we're both in Cloudlands VR Mini Golf. Luke, one of the first things I notice is manage downloads. What's that about?
You know, so one of the cool things about this, you know, the textures are not super important. So because it's mostly just green, right? It's a golf course, and so you can see there's not a lot of detail in the trees. The advantage that that has is it allows you to make some pretty cool courses. And that's right, I said you can make courses. So you actually go to the computer, go to Cloudlands VR, go to their website, we'll put that in the description, and you can actually build your own putt-putt golf course. And add that, you'll actually be able to manage those downloads and put those courses directly into your Go and even play them online.
It's sad that we've never tried that. And it's also sad that we haven't jumped in this app in a long time. But I guess that just goes that there's been a lot of new content out there. But this is probably the app that we probably played the most as kind of a pickup game, like on lunch breaks, right?
Absolutely. You know, there's a period of time there, we would just have a 15-minute break at work, and we'd jump in, get a round of golf in, and that was it. It made it really easy to play. The learning curve is very short, and it's a great game to just shoot a couple of minutes.
All right, now it's really just it doesn't govern who can hit at a time, right? Doesn't it just let you go as fast as you want?
Pretty much, yeah. You can race me to the end if you want, but it's still going to count our spots. I'm actually going to come over here and get out of your way and watch you hit this one.
I actually got to remember how. So this allows me to move. All right, and
there is a tutorial that actually helps.
There you go.
It's been a while since we've played.
It's also on the screen too. There's a little thing that tells you what part of the trackpad to hit. All right, so I'm gonna go like that. Aim, let go. Wait, pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Boom. A little hard.
Little hard. Okay. So you can see it gives you a little bit of a line to kind of tell you where you're going to go. And I'm going to see if I can get this right in the hole in the first try here. Oh!
And this is one of those games, too, that I just really wish that we could have our avatars with us, you know?
Yeah, but I think one of the reasons why they didn't do that in this particular game is because they tried to keep all the graphics pretty low so that you can have some pretty complex courses. And there are some, I don't know, this is not one of the complex ones. You can see how easy this was. But there are quite a few advanced, if not impossible, holes that you could play. Oh, okay. So I'm going to do a little walkthrough. If I get that, let's walk over here. Okay, so here's the whole. Oh, that gets interesting. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Okay, interesting course you've picked out for us here. Let's see what you got. Oh, he's gonna. Okay, let's see if I can. Let's see what I got here. Okay, timing is everything, right?
That's right. Did you even use the little platform?
What are you doing? Yeah.
Oh,
barely.
on my screen it looked like, maybe I'm mistaken, but it looked like to me that you just flew over the hole or the gap. You didn't even use the platform.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
Ah, dagnabbit. Oh, I can't see my ball.
Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, it kind of gives you
That
an
didn't
X-ray
work.
view.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, I think I got through, but lucky because I couldn't see any of the stuff, so that was just really lucky.
I'm in X-ray view right now. Ah. Gotta spin myself around here.
Wow, 3 people have done this a hole-in-one. How is that even possible?
Luck.
But I don't even see how you can have enough force to do a hole-in-one.
If you don't hit that thing in the wrong way, I could see it happening. I did so bad. It took me. I was like the worst I've ever played anything. Like the hardest part for me was when I was 2 foot from the hole.
Nice.
Well, let's go back to the studio and talk about this game a little bit, shall we?
Let's do it. All right, so we've got the headsets off.
And we're back.
You've played Cloudlands MiniGolf probably a whole lot more than I have, but this is, again, one of the first apps that you ever had me play with you, and it's just a great little pick up and go. No pun intended. It's a shame that I don't know if you have, but I've never even attempted to build a course on this.
I haven't either. And we both mentioned it or saw it when we first played this, that was an option. And there are some pretty cool courses that other people have made. We just never got around to doing that. I would love to try it sometime. And if you have any that you've created, definitely put that in the comments. We'd love to give it a try.
Absolutely.
Especially for our patrons, we might do a live demo of that as well. But it is really cool to be able to see the courses that other people have made. And at the same time, a lot is possible. It does make a comment in there about how many pieces or elements can exist. Some of the courses are quite large and have a lot of different elements. There's a couple that have some troughs that you've got to get the ball to go through and bounce from one to the other. There's a lot of different obstacles. Because it is VR, there's a lot of things that you can do that you can't do with regular putt-putt, and they take full advantage of that. And they're able to accomplish a lot because they keep the graphics down, I believe.
The one thing about the graphics with me is we've played before, and there are some things that are just a bit frustrating to me, and it's probably because we're limited to 3 degrees of freedom. You know, if we had 6 degrees of freedom, it'd be real easy to just take a couple steps and be positioned exactly how you want. However, with these controls, it also makes it real easy for you to just sit down, teleport where you want, tap a few times to rotate the way you want. And also, you don't even always have to teleport. You can just click the bottom of the trackpad. It'll take you straight to your ball because you're ready to line up your shot.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of fun. It'd probably be more fun with more people. Like if you had a full group of 4, I can see this could be a lot more fun. Probably a lot more teasing happening.
Yeah, the game, this is one where, again, 4 people can just sit together, play very quickly. It's not super intense, doesn't take a long time. You know, this is the opposite of Catan. You know, like this is going to be the opposite of that. It's going to be a very quick game. You get in and out pretty fast. It's great for a break or just shooting the breeze a little bit. Obviously, it's designed to be a social app because you can just play putt-putt by yourself. If you're going to play with other people, you're probably going to want to talk and take turns versus what we were just doing just now, which was both playing at the same time. But I do like that it is just so easy to get into. A lot of the games have a learning curve, especially if you're already trying to learn how to do VR and then also try to learn how to play the game in VR. That can be kind of complicated, and this is a great game, especially for beginners. If you just got your go, this is a great game for you. Totally worth the $9, in my opinion. I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to keep it. There are a few things that I would love to see added to this game. I mean, this game's been around for a while, right? 2017, you said?
Yep, 2017.
I would love different colored balls, is that in the options? Because we've changed that.
I don't remember. I do kind of wish it just did that by default. If we're going to be multiplayer, everybody should have their own. And because we don't have an avatar to look at, I would like there to be some kind of indicator of who's talking, especially if there's going to be more than 2 people in there.
And create some unlockables would be really sweet. I mean, who knows if the developer's still looking at this, but I think some unlockables, even if it was just something like silly little golf hats, just things to make everybody a little bit more unique rather than just everybody with this plain Jane white ball, white headset. Everybody looks the same.
That's right. I agree.
All right, so we both said that we'd keep this app. Any outgoing thoughts about Cloudlands VR mini golf?
No, not at all. I think this is one of those games where it can keep on growing because it allows the players to come up with their own content. So that's a really exciting feature, and I'm excited to see what people come up with.
Me too. Well, folks, that's it for another episode of Go Bros. In case you missed it, we have made our Patreon page live. We love our patrons. Anybody who's gone on to the Patreon page and has contributed, we really appreciate it.
Thank you
Helps
so much.
us to continue to review more and more apps and newer apps, because we're getting some great apps out now, which means they cost a great amount of money.
That's right.
And we both got to buy it, so it helps us out a whole bunch. We really appreciate it. Oh, and Luke, we almost forgot. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't like it. And, of course, leave comments. We love to hear about what you like, what you didn't like, so that we know.
What do you want to see different? What do you want to see us review?
Yeah.
And make sure you click that bell to know that when we put a new video out.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, this was another episode of Go Bros. I'm Philip.
And I'm Luke, and we will see you next time.
All right.